Good afternoon. I'm Rick Dancer. Kathy Dancer's inside. This is ExplOregon, the backstories, and we are so dang excited. So this is so cool. I'm going to tell you more about this later, but that's a Toyota, and we are sponsored by Toyota and your Northwest Toyota dealers. And this is a super special Toyota, but that's not why we're here. That's another story for another time and a little later. This is going to be the Heinz Pine Milhouse, a brand new bed and breakfast that a super nice young couple purchased about a year ago. This was the office for many lumber companies, including the Heinz lumber mill. And they're taking it and transforming it into the most amazing place that you've ever seen. This is the coolest thing. We had no idea. And they're a really nice young couple. And so we're going to go in. They've done so much work in here. And like I said, Kathy's inside the door. There we are. You guys welcome. And check this out. So this is the old offices for the Heinz lumber mill, right? Oh my gosh, look at this. So you guys, this is the couple that's crazy enough to take on this whole thing. so introduce yourselves, you guys. Get close together too.
I'm Holly Watson.
I'm Mason Watson.
So how did this come about for you?
The building itself kind of came about from, I've always wanted to remodel something that was an old church, old school, old building, and we found this place driving past and kind of fell in love with it when we came and walked through it the first time.
How many square feet?
Total 13,332.
Do you think you could start a little bit smaller than that?
Go
Not
big or
for
go
him.
home.
Yeah, I have friends tell me that. So were you originally going to just do your home?
When we first looked at it, we were looking at it as a home, and then we kind of started looking at another way to help make it pay for itself and to keep the building open to the public mainly and to the community around here.
So what was this?
Originally, it was the Edward Hines Lumber Company offices for the mill, opened in 1929, and they ran up until 83 when Snow Mountain Pine took over the mill, and till 96, and then it became a Kirtland Institute and then Eastern Oregon Academy.
So show us around. Let's go look. Okay, guys, so check this out. So are these original light fixtures?
These ones in the entrance are not. The one in the hall is still.
So look at this. Look at these light fixtures. So this is where you go down here, and they live upstairs, and then you're going to have how many rooms?
We'll have 4 guest rooms, 4 bathrooms, a conference room, a rec room, and our dining room.
Okay, guys, now check this out. So 2 of the rooms are ready right now, right? Almost. So they hope to open in what?
About a month.
So like a month. But look at this, you guys. So this is the original old paneling. You can just shut it. You're fine. Yeah. And then check this out. So here's the cabinetry that was in the mill. Honey, look at this. And then now check this out. Here, you guys. Now watch this. This is the best part. Remember these kind of lights? So those are like, that is so school, like grade school that I was in, or this era of lumber mill. And then this is how they used to ventilate the rooms, because they didn't have real ventilation systems. So they'd have, and then look upstairs. We can't go up there. That's their private residence. We'd have to take you guys out. Okay, so check out the bathroom. Now hold on, just wait. I know, this is pretty exciting. I know, and all the women come on here for the bathrooms. Look at this. So come here, my man. You got to talk to me about this. So look, all the marble in here. So that's new though, right? The marble?
Marble's new.
But tell me about the countertop.
So the countertop's just a blue pine log that I cut down, we milled up, sanded, and made into the bathroom counter.
So what do you do? So tell me like your thing. You're into milling and all this kind of stuff.
Right. So here locally, I am general foreman on our tree company here in town. We do all the power line clearance work, and then on the side, work on this place, and came from the remodel background.
So how many hours a week do you put in on this thing?
On the building itself, probably close to 60, 70 hours a week.
And work full time.
And work full time.
And homeschool children.
My wife homeschools children.
So does anybody ever tell you that you're kind of crazy?
Just about every day.
Including your wife and yourself.
Right.
Okay, hold on. Pull that door. And then can you pull it? Come on in here. Can you pull the shower curtain back? I know you guys want to see the shower. So you guys, again, this is the, I'm going to get it right here, Heinz Pine Mill House, bed and breakfast, and it'll be open in youth. How when do you think you're going to open it?
Do what?
When will you be open?
Right now we're open with the conference rooms, and hopefully in about a month we'll be open with the bed and breakfast side.
Okay, so let me show you another room, you guys. I love this room. I think this is cool. Old school room. Look at this. Original light fixtures from the mill office. Check out this furniture. The radiator's still here, but doesn't work, right?
Not right now.
Not right now. But look at this. So the rooms here are going to share a bathroom, but you'll have your own sink. And look what they did in your bedroom. So they put this in a cabinet. They're in the process of putting this in the cabinet, so you'll have a little sink in your room. And she runs the show. She's the boss. And then you guys, here's what's really cool. Local people are so supportive of what's going on here. A lady brought these tools. That's an old PV in case you are someone in the valley that doesn't know what that is. And an old hat. These are tools from the era of this mill. And then again, check that out. Another light fixture. I know you can tell I'm kind of into light fixtures here. And then there's a full downstairs. So show me the rest, man. Come on. Let's go. What, hon?
No, go.
No, I'm moving. So look at this place, you guys. Hi, Kit. So this is where you're going to have breakfast when you come to the Hines Pine. It's hard for me to say because it rhymes.
Heinz, Milhouse.
And so tell me about this room.
So this will be our breakfast room. Going off of kind of what the commissary was, which was the building next door. Plywood floors, pretty simple tables. And then all the cabinetry is built out of the next door was the train station or the train workshop. So all the cabinetry lumber came out of there. All the metal came off of buildings here that were part of the mill.
So, okay, come this direction. This is so cool. So what does the L2 mean?
So the L2 was just the building that was designated back there. We have aerial photos over here on the wall of the whole mill when it was originally built. But L2 was one of the buildings. L1 was the largest of them. It was right at a half-mile long, 68 feet tall, about 100 foot wide.
So they were tearing it down and you grabbed the metal.
Right, yep. On this one, it's a company out of Eugene that's tearing this building down. They're reclaiming all the lumber and all the material.
Okay, so now this is the room they didn't really want to show, but we kind of coerced them to. This is the old safe. So the Heinz mill didn't have a bank; they had their own safe, and so this was the office where all of the records and the money and the billing. In fact, look on here on a shelf. You guys can look on here. See, it says voucher requests, and Northwest Railroad bills. Edward Hines statements, confirmation telegraphs, and then look at this window. This is an old window that was here, but when they added on where the commissary, where we just were a second ago, they didn't bother to take out the window. So anyway, so you have an old piano from the place, and I'm sure Edward Hines used to ride that horse right there all the time. So we got the kids' books in here, so we know that your children are safe.
Right.
Yeah, where are the kids? They're in the safe. So we've also got you guys across the hallway here. I'll show you some of those pictures too, because you got to see them. But here is the old Heinz mill, right in here, back in the day, and there's the building right there, the old building.
The one next to it is L2 as they were building L2.
So that's L2 when they were building it. Now they're tearing it down, and there's a piece of that here. To remember. And then all kinds of logging stuff around here too, which is really cool. Just old shots. Can we go in this door here?
Yep.
Okay, so you guys, what was this, the conference room?
So this was originally 2 offices when the mill was first built.
So now this is going to be, and trust me, that table's not going to be here for long. With a guy who mills his own wood, there's going to be a big hand-created table in here. And so what'll happen in here?
So this will be our conference room, available to rent, birthday parties, any sort of conference really going on. We also do the cork and canvas paint nights here, and they're held in this room.
And then they have a gift shop with stuff. They design local products and things like that. Oh, man. So
And really what I think is so amazing is you guys have all seen what they
what they've done, and they did this all in a year. I cannot even believe it. I mean, there is so much going on, and they did it in a year.
So why is this? I mean, and why this place? Why is this so important?
The mill itself, important to this area, just because this is kind of what kept the Burns-Heinz area alive for so many years, the lumber industry here, until it kind of started fading off. But any of the old buildings around this area, just the historic nature of this area, and it's Eastern Oregon. There's not a ton over here. It's a little bit more desolate than the valley, and anything that we can keep historic wise and keep people coming here and keep the area.
It means a lot to the community.
Yep.
What?
It means a lot to the community to showcase the history of our town.
And so, like, you guys are pretty young for this coming into this area. So, are there young people also that in the area? You've got your kids and.
Yeah, what's the draw? Why?
Yeah.
You came from where to why?
Why?
To
Yeah.
We came from Southern Oregon to come over here just to raise our family. Kind of a little bit slower pace of life, and not the rat race that's in the valley, and just to kind of, I guess, live how we want to live, just a little easier.
So, working 120 hours a week I'm calling you on this, dude, is not easier. So what do you mean? What do you mean? And I'm not trying to, you get what I'm saying. How do you define that for people who don't understand that? Because simple and easy are two different things, right?
Simple life, an old life, to bring value to their future.
Yeah, I was going to say pretty much like she just said, to bring the family upright. I mean, in my eyes, I don't like the thousands and thousands of people that you see every day. We know the neighbors here. We know the community here. And it's a plus, and then, everybody kind of helps out over here.
So how much you make isn't a big thing then?
No, as long as we can survive and be happy. I mean, that's survival to us, is being happy.
Do you think more people your age are looking for that?
Yeah, I do. I think there was actually a study we were just reading a while back, and it was talking that the 35 era range is kind of going back to their roots, the simpler roots, simple towns, and getting out into rural America.
Is that a good thing, you think?
I hope so. As long as they don't all come here.
So no followers. So really what you're saying is, no, you don't want to live here.
To visit.
Yeah.
Come and stay at our bed and breakfast.
Yep. We love the area.
All right. Well, you guys, thank you so much. And again, you guys, this is the Heinz Pine Mill House. I'm going to get this down before that. And it's located in Hines, Oregon. And they will be opened sometime in October. They're on Facebook. You can go like their Facebook page to find out more about what that is. Again, I'm Rick and Kathy Dancer with ExplOregon, the Backstories. We want to thank our sponsors, Toyota and your Northwest Toyota dealers, and the Harney County Chamber of Commerce. Please share this on your page. You know what I forgot? You were talking to me earlier. You guys, we were telling you that there was a giveaway, that we had a getaway package.
Right. Yes. So we'll give away one free room on the getaway package here for a night.
All right. So that's added to the package, and thank you.
Yep.
And so somebody will get to come enjoy this and find out more about it. So share it on your page, and we'll tell you more about which package that's going to be in coming up a little bit later. Again, we'll talk to you soon.